It's Be Kind Day on Meditation Monday. Wow. Whew, this week has been literally a whirlwind event of things happening, especially with this weather. Look at this. So, I get to relax today. I did my yoga. On top of that, it was such a crazy weather that started on, I think, on Sunday or Saturday. And so finally, it's nice and quiet. A little bit of firework that was going off just a little bit a while ago, but now it's like, I love this kind of weather, which is kind of getting ready for really winter. And tomorrow, well, excuse me, today is Monday. So when it comes to Wednesday, it's going to be the Winter Solstice Day, which is like a 10-year anniversary of things that really started to change over. And those really, I was just looking at my Facebook, and can you believe a decade ago we had this kind of same weather? And 10 years ago I was looking at it. And the thing is that we don't really be conscious of what we see and what we do, and like what we're going to do in 10 years from now, or what are we going to do 3 years from now. And just so happened 3 years ago, exactly on this day, I got back heaven, from aquamation, which is a cremation done in water. And so I was just talking to this huge, perhaps new project I'm going to be working on. And tomorrow, it's just been crazy. It's like since the day of the 12th, like I said, which the portal opened December the 12th. So if you have that going on this schedule, especially highly sensitive people, you're going through so many changes. And so really ground yourself and keep yourself in line and in balance. And that is really the hardest thing to do when we're going through so many different changes, when it's the old versus the new. And this is going to take effect really strongly on Wednesday. And Wednesday is, this Winter Solstice, where it's a 10-year anniversary, and there is all these things that, if you believe in energy, that's just really erupting, changing, and just like the weather we're experiencing right now. And a lot of natural disasters are happening, whether it's right now, like down in Wahima, I think, where there was like hail, there is volcano erupting in many different countries, like 5-6 different countries. So there's going to be a much more of this kind of Mother Nature work of art in changing things, because we are shifting. And so on the 21st, we're going to be literally, everything is going to clock back to zero. And so that's where we can really start a new beginning, whether it's a new project, whether it's a new life, or whether it's a new diet, whether it's a new whatever. I mean, I'm just like ecstatic, because things just really fall into order, and how things is working. And so, this week is very interesting, because besides on Wednesday, the 21st, the 25th is the new moon, when we plant our seed for the last of 2022 of December. And it's a good time to plant in seed that is going to be very much rooted into your health. Things like, right now, because of this weather, a lot of my tomatoes and a lot of my things are not really working out, and some of my plants are blooming flowers. And so not everything is, too much water can be too much. too much of things can be not healthy for us. And so these are the times, especially during the holiday season, is to focus on moderation and focus on being grounded, and most of all, focus on being grateful. And by doing that, it's great to practice meditation. And that's why Meditation Monday brings us, if we, it just gives you that time, that moment, whether it's that 10 seconds or that 10 minutes, or even giving yourself even a 90 minutes. Like today, the 90 minutes of yoga, really I was waiting for, because it was so cold. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to get into the hot room. And it worked really great. And now I'm in my pajamas. And so these are the kind of things that, what is going to start to happen is really feeling comfortable in your skin, because there's going to be a huge amount of changes. So it's really popcorn time. So those that are grounded, those are really already having their new beginning, which is Wednesday, your project ready to go and blast off, because this energy, I am not joking, is so potent and so strong that you will not believe it. I mean, on Thursday, it was like boom, 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 boom on my business. And I never thought, really being honest and really being truthful to, the conversation, and it end up, that conversation was a lot of excuses, but I was saying, I understand. And, and that led into a can of great information and connection back into this new project that I'm working on. I can't wait. And so these are things that really we need to strongly bring in, that happiness, that energy, that gratefulness, that hard work. We all went through a lot, and especially people who really are small businesses. And I want to thank you, to take this moment to say mahalo. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And, it's been a challenge because, especially when you have unique businesses, we get kind of bypassed through these things that people they helped during the pandemic. But I, for one, and many of us who are in this situation, we really pulled it through, and it's time that we shine to stay true to what we feel and really feel grounded. And so, 2 weeks ago, it was time to let go. And when you let go, you can bring in the new energy of good things that's coming up for us. And so don't forget that, always put in a good intention at least 3 days prior to the new moon coming up on Friday the 25th. And don't forget, Mercury retrograde is coming up on next week, Wednesday the 28th, if I'm not mistaken, if it's a Wednesday, but it is the 28th. And so Mercury retrograde is going to stay with us until January the 18th. And so during that time, a lot of people get scared. Don't get scared. Be grounded. You know how it all works. So you've seen, if you want to get to know more about it and how to control and be very stern and anchor down your position and how you feel and where you are, because you are in control of your life. You are in control of the way we see things, because it really helps to be concentrated, meditated into what your core belief is in. No matter what things are going on the outer world, the news, the media, the social media, peer pressure, office talk, friends talk, relative talks, holiday season talks. And so all these things can lead into things of certain kind of unnecessary gossip, unnecessary jingle of things that really take it with a grain of salt, because really believe in yourself, because you do work hard to get where you are. And I'm so happy that I was able to help so many people this year to really seek deep down and within yourself to really find that space of happiness, of most of all gratefulness, and really giving yourself that we made it. We literally made it in the last almost 3 years. It's going to be next year. So next year is going to be a very exciting year. Stay tuned for more information about that. I'm probably going to be doing it at year end because my schedule is really crazy this year. And I'm so grateful. And don't forget to see us out at Nordstrom this week, Saturday, from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I might stay there till 4 o'clock. We'll see what happens, but it's going to be on the first floor at Nordstrom. So you can come in through Bloomingdale. It's really easy that way. I'm right there, and I can't wait to see you guys. It was so wonderful to reconnect, and oh my God, my clients, I never seen so much of them for a long time, and really was nice seeing you guys. And thank you so much for your love and support. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Meditation Monday, where we put up things that we talk about in our Coco Jar Corner, and New Moon that's coming up on Friday, as well as the full moon that just happened. So you stay tuned, and most of all, keep warm, keep safe, because there's going to be a lot more funky weather that's going to be coming, a lot more natural disaster, and most of all, a lot of government and law and order, and a lot of truth is going to start to happen in 2023. So stay tuned, and most of all, don't forget to subscribe, and always be kind. I'll see you guys soon. Aloha.